Welcome back, internet friends. Today I wanted to discuss with you the difference of delivering food with DoorDash versus delivering food with Postmates. Now, Postmates has been around longer, since May of 2011, and DoorDash started in June of 2013. So Postmates has had more time to accumulate its customer base. I've noticed that Postmates probably has a larger customer base because there are much more frequent deliveries and there's way less downtime. Now, the Postmates sign-up process is actually easier than DoorDash's and much more seamless. There's no in-person orientation where you have to go to a meeting and listen to people ask questions and pick up a bag. They even let you accept orders with Postmates before you have your card and your little bag. Basically, all you do is submit your information, approve a background check, take a selfie so that they can verify your picture and add it to your profile. And in about 2 hours, the background check is completed and you're ready to go. You can literally start making money in a couple hours after you've uploaded your information and downloaded the Postmates Fleet app. One thing I really like about Postmates is that you can deny as many orders that come in as you want. Your incentives aren't based on your acceptance rating, whereas DoorDash, you'll have to accept 80% of the orders, which is usually almost every order, to get your incentive. With Postmates, I personally reject all the orders that are far away. It doesn't give you a long time when you get sent an order to say yes or no. So you have to quickly look at the map very carefully and decide, is this delivery too far for me to waste my time to only make $4 or maybe $6 and only take those really short deliveries. Talking about pay, Postmates unfortunately does pay less on their minimum delivery than DoorDash. It's only $4 with Postmates that you earn as your base fee. Now with DoorDash, you earn $5.50, at least in my area. But then there's incentives, and because Postmates is busier, you're more likely to get multiple pickups from the same restaurant. But it works out to being about $4 to $7 a delivery when you work with Postmates before the tips. Also with Postmates, when you're at a location and you get sent an additional delivery to pick up from that same spot, it doesn't give you a full $5.50 or complete it as a whole nother order like DoorDash does. It only adds like 95 cents because it's giving you an additional drop off from the same pickup. You end up making a lot less money. For example, here's the rundown of an order I did at a sushi place where I was waiting there, and while I was waiting for an order to be finished, I got sent another order. So I picked up 2 people's foods and I delivered it. And as you can see, they only gave me 95 cents for the additional drop off and a couple cents for my mileage and a couple cents for my time. So you're obviously going to be on the clock burning more miles and more time with more drop-offs, but it's not like DoorDash where you would make $5.50 and then another $5.50. Now, both companies offer incentives to get you motivated to hit the road and earn a little extra cash during busy hours like lunches and dinners and weekends. The way the Postmates system works is it will give you a minimum order. Say if you do 10 deliveries within the 5 to 9 p.m. dinner shift, then it'll guarantee that you make $90. If you make more than $90 with tips and other things, then you're not gonna make any extra money for that incentive. But most of the time, it ends up giving you a little bit of bonus cash at the end of your night. Whereas DoorDash motivates you by giving you an extra couple dollars per delivery, no matter how many you do. I could take one DoorDash on a dinner shift and just go drop one person's food off, and that will give me an extra $3.50, and then I can check out of the app and I make that bonus money no matter how many orders I did. One thing that is fantastic about Postmates is it has a very good sign-on bonus right now. If you sign up with Postmates, at least in my area, you make $875 as a guarantee for your first 70 deliveries. And you've got to complete those 70 deliveries within 30 days. So if you do a little more than 2 a day on average, you should be able to complete that really easily. And Postmates orders are good and easy to do a lot of because you get frequent multiple drop-offs for the same restaurant you're picking up from. And they're much busier, so you don't have a lot of downtime sitting in your car waiting like you do with DoorDash. So if you just need to make the rent, or you need a quick $875 to pay off some debt or something, it's really good to just sign up. In a couple of hours, you can be driving, delivering food, and you really can make this $900 very easily by only accepting short distance orders on Postmates. It's really easy to get to 70. I've done half my orders in the first week. I've done about 38 orders in just 7 days. I look forward to completing the rest of my 70 deliveries in the next 1 or 2 weeks, and I'll get my $875. My sister, who brought me in, will also get $175. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. If you would like to sign up for Postmates or DoorDash, you can click the links down below, and that will get you set up with your $875 guarantee with Postmates. And it'll also kick me down a little bit, so I'm very appreciative for you helping support my channel in that way. Now, the DoorDash money, I believe they give you $100 to $300 depending on your city once you reach 150 or 200 deliveries. So the Postmates one is much easier to get. You could definitely get that within 3 weeks, piece of cake. Now, that money's a guarantee, so if you make way more money on those 70 deliveries, then you're not gonna get any bonus money. But I've done the math, and $875 divided by 70 deliveries is $12.50 a delivery. So in my opinion, that's really worth it, especially if you're only taking short ones. To go a mile or 2 miles away and make $12.50, you can do 2 or 3 of those an hour. That's $30 an hour almost. Now, personally, I would not drive for Postmates if I was only making $4 to $7 a delivery the way it is. But it's really nice with the bonus because you're making $12.50 a delivery. Now, could you possibly run DoorDash and Postmates at the same time to make a lot of money, or just keep yourself real busy? And the answer is yes, I've done it. I actually frequently run DoorDash and Postmates, but it can be a little stressful, a little overwhelming. So you gotta be careful. Don't overwhelm yourself. The way I do it is I tend to accept Postmates that are real close to me, and then I leave DoorDash on in the background waiting for an order to come up. And I'm very picky with my orders of what I select, because you don't want to get deliveries with really long distances when you're running 2 apps and are getting 2 to 3 deliveries at a time, maybe even 4 deliveries at a time. It's gonna drive you nuts if you're going long distances. So be picky if you're running both apps. I also would focus on just one, like just focused on Postmates to get your guaranteed $875 in the beginning, and then focus on DoorDash. If you divide your efforts in the beginning when you're earning your sign-on bonuses, you might not be able to complete enough deliveries with one app to get the extra money, and it's really worth it to get that extra money when you sign up with DoorDash or Postmates. For my 38 deliveries, I've currently only made $240 with Postmates. So by the time I complete all these orders, I'll probably only have made about $400 with 70 Postmates orders. The extra $475 cash is a huge incentive for me to finish my deliveries quickly. Also, I wanted to update you because I've said the DoorDash app is garbage before, and I've noticed since I've been driving after I've gotten back from Thailand a little bit, I noticed that the app has improved and the network's a little better. So that's something I can't really complain about anymore. DoorDash seems to have made updates to work out a lot of the kinks in its system, and they've improved the app greatly. The Postmates app seems to run really smooth and is pretty seamless. There's a few things I don't like about it. It gives you a very short amount of time to accept your deliveries, so that can be a little hectic. And it also doesn't even calculate the distance that you would be driving to do the delivery. Whereas the DoorDash one, it tells you an estimate of how far you're going to be going. Postmates, you just get 20 seconds or so to look at the app and guess. I'll also say that the alert noise for Postmates is one of the most obnoxious sounds I've ever heard. It sounds like some kind of noise that you would use to stun or pacify a dog that was crazy, compared to the DoorDash chime, which seems to be very pleasant. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, go ahead, smash that like button. Please subscribe. I do make videos all the time. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if you prefer Postmates or DoorDash, if you drive both of them at the same time, or if you're working towards that $875 guarantee. Let me know in the comments. Good luck to you, happy driving, and as always, just have a great day.